Very good evening. My name is Vishal and I'm from Gurgaon. I'm 28 years old and basically I'm an employed person and I'm working with Alliance Partners. You know, sometimes what happens, I'm trying to describe myself. I used to be a shy guy who doesn't have any confidence while I used to talk in English. And whenever I used to talk to the English and something like that, I used to get hesitated by myself. I used to hate myself. It was before my medications. These were all the symptoms which I was facing before my medications. And I was a bored person guy who was under a lot of pressure from his not from his family point of view, but his academic point of view. I was blessed enough to be born in a family whose name is Yadav Niwas. I'm really proud of it. They have supported me inside out throughout my journey. My father, my grandfather, my uncle, my mom, my dad, my auntie, my younger brothers and siblings. They all supported me, in me. They believed in me during that process as well, before that as well, now after as well. Now fine. So, life can be hard sometimes. You don't know what you're fighting through. As I was not aware that I'm fighting through catatonia as of right now, at that time. I used to be an overthinker. There's a deep line between being an overthinker and being a good achiever in the life. Overthinker only thinks overly. So what happens is, due to the overthinking, this is due to the course of you can say the deficiency of mine, that my veins which is behind my neck was swollen enough that I was into ICU for around 14 days. I was not even aware that where I was. I was not even aware of my mom and dad as well. I was a little skeptical about them, that they might be dead. But I guess it might be possible that I fought alone. I fought with World Trade Centers, that's for sure. Because they helped me out in a lot of ways. Now this is during the course of my surgery, you can say, surgery or medication, that they helped me out. They helped me out in a really good way. They took care of me. They make sure that my medication was on time. Everything was on time. Even my medication, because I was not aware of any certain things, because I was asleep for 14 days. So my father told me these things. So they took care of me. They were trying hard to keep me alive. When you are into coma, ICU, something like that, you're bound to happen. You either go home, see God, or you stay alive. They bound me to make me alive. And what happens, after 14 days, I came to my senses, and I was not even aware of my dad even. That I thought my dad was no more. My mom was no more. My father was no more, because I was so much deep into my overthinking process. So the medication helped me for sure. They helped me. Dr. Nilesh Tiwari sir has helped me a lot of times. Giving me life rules, everything. I'm not here to make you can say a judgment about anyone. I'm not here to shoot any videos regarding my judgment about anyone, but he is a really, really good guy. He helped me a lot in my worst phases. He helped me a lot. With his medications only, I was able to stand up. The guy who was not able to walk properly is now able to run properly. Is the guy who was shy enough to have not even to talk to anyone at that point of time, is now has obtained a lot of courage to talk in between of 15 to 16 people or full of auditoriums. I can speak with anyone. That's how the confidence works. The guy who is little bit doubted his studies and everything at the start of his career has now, after the recovery, has done a lot of jobs, good jobs, I guess. And the best part about being part of the World Brain Center is that they help me out in a very precautionary. They make sure everything, single thing is not against me, is with me. So kudos to Dr. Nilesh Tiwari and his team. Basically his team who took care of me. Because I don't know how rubbishes I used to talk when I was in ICU. And they used to bear everything from my mouth. And they were the first person who were happy to see me alive. They're so, apart from I really want to mention my father, who sacrifices a lot of things for me. He sacrificed a lot of things for me. So I hope I will make him proud one day. That's how I'm going to end it. And for World Brain Center, kudos to them, kudos to their team. And I will make sure, because I'm in talk to many people regarding this, mental health problems. And it's now, you can say it's on a regular basis now. Everybody faces depression. Everybody faces the anxiety issues. Everybody has that problem as of right now. So I try to calm their nerves. I've done that in my office. I won't mention anyone's name, but there are few people who are facing that problem, and I can observe them. So I try to make sure that they can contact Dr. Nilesh Tiwari directly or something like that. But they are a little bit hesitant for that. I don't know what's the reason for that, but they're a little bit hesitant. I guess due to the family issues or family pressure, because not many people are luxury in have any pleasure or luxury enough to have that family like mine, who openly supported in my mental health problem. And I'll make sure that I will advocate myself even. I'll advocate many people to come visit those. If you feel like that your voice is not being heard, you feel like that you are crying somewhere inside your mind, you're finding battles inside your minds, because mind is the only key factor for the success. If you're not able to clear your success, if you're not able to clear your mind properly, then it's of no use. It's better to have a treatment and make sure that it's not a, you can say it's not a bad thing to have a medication for brain, because society, there are some societies people who are going to judge you for that. I was even judged for that, but I given them a befitting reply from my end. So don't worry about that. It's for all the people, not for me, not for anyone. It's for all the people who are, you can say, will watch the videos and will be able to share it. Just believe in who you are. If you feel like that your voice is not being heard, something like that, you can reach to Dr. Nilesh Tiwari. He will help you out in your mental health problems in every aspect way. The WBC has been the best one. I hope they do great in the future. Thank you.